Hi, so for this video we will continue our tutorial with Punnett square. So again, when we start, we're gonna draw out our Punnett square. Punnett, I don't know how you pronounce it anymore. Nice big window, like so. There you go. And for this tutorial, we'll use the color, the color of a tomato. So the characteristic we're looking at is the color and the tomato. So there will be red tomatoes. Yeah. There you go. Red tomato. Tomato. Okay. And I tell you that this is a dominant trait. Okay, capital R, uppercase R. And there are some cases when you have the weird yellow tomatoes, which just looks as tasty, to be honest. Nice bright colors. And this is a recessive condition. Okay, and I told you this is a heterozygous crossing from another heterozygous, which means a mix. So the parent genotype, because I tell you it's heterozygous. Okay, one parent will have these traits. The other parent will give this trait. Okay, and we'll just follow the lines. So this parent will give the dominant allele to this offspring here, one possible situation, and another case. This parent, okay, will pass on this allele like this, like so, and here. Okay. This parent will give this allele here, so we're gonna write like this. This parent will give it like this, like this. Okay, so we're gonna go to the genotype, and there are, as you can see, 3 different genotypes to look at. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3. So I want you to write down the genotypes, possible genotypes available. Okay, and then also you give me the probability of having that offspring. Okay, in this case, for a genotype that's a homozygous dominant, 2 capital R's, is 1 out of 4, so a quarter, 25%. That's the probability. 1 out of 4. In this case, I have 2 out of 4. The probability here is 2 out of 4. And finally, the probability for having a recessive situation, which is 1 out of 4. Okay? And now we'll go into the next part, which is the phenotype. Okay? So for sure, since there's a dominant allele present, for sure this tomato here will be red. The tomato possesses a dominant allele, so regardless of this one, it will always be expressed. So it will be red. Same thing here, red. This guy does not have the dominant allele, so it would be just yellow. So the different ones would be red, tomato, and yellow. Okay, so the red one will be 3 out of 4. The yellow one is simply 1 out of 4. Okay? So this is another basic Punnett square situation. And I believe this might be the most complicated you'll ever find for a monohybrid cross. When we look at one characteristic cross. Alright, so this is about it, and I'll see you next time.